Hello and welcome to the Drone Zone. I'm drone pilot Brian Kay.
And I'm drone pilot Joe Tillman.
Hey Joe, what are we talking about today?
Pew, 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 pew. We're going to the Wild West.
All right.
Arizona. Talking
Nice.
strictly about Arizona. When did you move here and what did you think about Arizona?
Moved here in 2005 and I thought, wow, it's a land of cactus, desert, mountains. Haven't seen this many mountains ever.
And where were you coming from?
Florida. So I was used to the beaches,
Flat.
but we had palm trees and there's palm trees here. So that, didn't surprise me. But I think what surprised me was all the cactus.
I think most people think of Arizona first thoughts is it's just a bunch of desert and cacti everywhere.
Oh yeah, I would say that.
And then you go, well, is it always hot? Well, is it always hot?
It is always hot, but okay, so everybody always says, but it's a dry heat.
Right.
It's a dry heat as in like a hair dryer is blowing on you at all times, like in the middle of the summer.
Or like the back of an airplane.
Or the back of an airplane, yeah.
It's taking off and you're just, shh. But so what's hot to you in Arizona? What degree is hot?
I mean, I would say in the 90s, upper
That's
90s,
hot?
like 100. Yes, it's hot.
90s is hot.
I would say so. The sun is brutal here.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I consider 110 hot.
That's hot too.
That's why I said when it's 110, that's hot.
I like
Anything
the
less,
I like the nice 75, 80 degrees, Joe.
we get that for like 3 months.
We do.
It's very nice. It's enjoy for 3 months. And then it's like, Arizona is just tumbleweeds and horses walking around everywhere.
I wish.
Yeah, I wish too. It's like, movies help. We have great movies about Arizona, but there's also different movies about Arizona that show off not just the desert.
Yeah. We have a lot of movies about Arizona, like
Raising Arizona.
That's right.
Amazing film. But we've droned such unique places in Arizona. Like one that really stands out to me was Vulture City that you droned.
Yeah, Vulture City in Wickenburg. It's an old gold mining town, and it's a ghost town now. But it was just it's a crazy story. It's the Wickenburg who found it,
Right.
And there's a couple variations of why it's called Vulture City. And one was that he was in the middle of the desert and he was looking for the gold and vultures were circling around him and he shot at the vultures. I don't know if that's the true way he got his name, but I like it.
But I think what really struck to me was, which they really used back in the day, was the old hanging tree.
Yeah.
They used to hang people from this very tree that's still there.
It was the Old West and it shows still today. You can go there today, do tours, look at the old mining, go through the buildings, and it's not like where stuff is it's roped off, but you can get close enough to the actual stuff that was used in the town,
Right.
and almost touch it.
Right. Because it's still almost left the way it was originally in the 1800s.
Yeah, they had to rebuild it, I think, but they used similar materials, so it's exactly how it would look back in the day.
Another one of our favorite places that we drone was Cherry Creek Lodge.
Oh, that's a great place.
It's an amazing place. I just that whole experience, I think, with Christina was amazing.
Yeah, we went with Christina Carilla to Cherry Creek Lodge. Do you remember where that was?
This was in Young, Arizona, which is about 3 hours from Phoenix.
Yeah, and Cherry Creek Lodge was the total Old West cowboy kind of experience. You got to ride the horses. You got to shoot.
It's a real working ranch.
It is a real working ranch.
It's a real working
but
ranch.
It gives
as
you
well.
the whole cowboy experience.
Right. I mean, we had a whole cowboy experience while we were there. We were riding the horses. Did you go fishing?
I didn't go fishing.
You didn't go fishing.
Christina
You wanted
Carilla
to
went
go
fishing.
She went fishing.
She went fishing. I don't remember if she caught anything.
Probably not.
Maybe an old boot or something. I don't know.
Yes, I always get those old boots out of the rivers in Arizona. Like, ooh, look at all
No, it's
these
a man-made.
boots.
It's man-made pond they have there, and they do have fish.
Right, and then another unique thing about Arizona too is all of a sudden, we're not just desert, we're not just cacti. We've got great lakes and rivers.
Like the Verde River?
Like the Verde River is, I think, one of our favorite places to drone.
It is. We've been up there. We've been up to Clarkdale to kayak down the Verde River. It's just it's so different because you see all the cactus, you see all the desert, and then you get there and it's just green, lush vegetation and this running water, and you're kayaking down these rapids. It's It's crazy.
And especially the right time of year, the water is so nice.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a great day. But another thing that you, I guess, got me into, it's like, I remember
You
got me into, like,
Okay.
hey, Joe, we're going on a real live cattle drive. Boo, boo. And I'm like, let's do it. And we went on a real live cattle drive, which was, because you always see that in the movies.
Well, yeah. I mean, you see that, I think famously of the movie City Slickers,
Right.
where, Billy Crystal and his friends go to, what is it, Curly's Ranch or whatever.
Right.
And it was like that. But there was no baby calf.
There was no baby calf. It was just two dopes who's going on a cattle drive. That's all. And that was fun. It was like, because you had real life cowboys out there. They actually, it wasn't for show. They're actually
doing it.
herding the cattle, and we're right there living it.
We flew the drone. You went on the cattle drive. What was it like, on the horse with all the cattle around you? How did that work?
Disclosure, my horse was a little stubborn.
Okay.
I wasn't a big fan of this horse. Usually horses and I get along really, really good.
Of course.
But not this time. This had a little mind of its own. I think he wanted to be the focus of the story. I think he was like, maybe we should buck this dude off. I don't know what I'm doing. But it was a fun place to go. It was really unique to be in the middle of a real live cattle drive. We're right in the middle of it.
It was
Here
very
we are.
cool. I never have trouble with horses.
No, not you.
No,
You're
no.
the horse whisperer, I think they call you. Brian K., the horse whisperer.
I like that.
Yes. But we just came back from a very unique drone zone. We went to Page Springs, and we did horsing around adventures.
Very cool. It's another horseback adventure in Page Springs, and we droned the group as they went up the mountains and through the vineyards of Page Springs. Just a very beautiful part of Arizona.
The scenery was so beautiful. You got the vineyards behind you. What really makes this is the puffy clouds that day. There were so many puffy clouds. Plus, a little English fella that was on the ride with us was really good too. A really good Western photographer. Cheerio. So let's take a look at Horsing Around Adventures.
Hi, I'm Krista, owner of Horsing Around Adventures. Well, we're at Horsing Around Adventures, located in Page Springs, Arizona. We're roughly 9 miles outside of Sedona, West Sedona actually. We are a company that focuses on guided horseback rides for tourists visiting the Sedona area properly. We also do cater to the Cottonwood area as well.
So when you get little gaps between you and the rider in front, just give him a little kick so you can catch up.
We definitely pride ourselves on creating something that's very authentic to the world that's never really been exposed to the cowboy world. Meaning, a lot of places in the past have been stereotyped as kind of a hokey pokey type tour. We really try to emphasize on bringing what is authentic to the cowboy world. We offer 1.5-hour guided rides for groups as well as private experiences. In fact, the private experiences are probably our most popular. Where we're located are in the hillsides of all the vineyards. So where we're at right now is beautiful wine country in Page Springs. We're nestled in between about 4 different vineyards right now, primarily behind the DA Ranch. This is a really historic area. It used to be an old cattle ranch, but where we ride right now is also all the old cattle pastures. We ride a lot of the old trails that those cattle used to create.
God, that breeze is heavenly. Absolutely heavenly.
A lot of the things that people enjoy seeing the most is just the wide open spaces of where we're at. It is beautiful hillsides that roll up and down. We also go up a mountain that has views overlooking the entire valley, which is gorgeous out here. But also, in addition to that, depending on the time of day, there's a lot of wildlife. You'll get a chance to see javelina and sometimes bobcats, a lot of deer and coyotes, roadrunners, things like that. We have a focus on creating a memory that truly lasts a lifetime. We respect that people are coming here when they're on vacation, using their hard-earned dollars to come out and enjoy something fun with their family. We want them to understand that that is ultimately our experience, regardless of what we have to offer for horseback or for terrain. We want to be a part of those memories. So when people are trying to decide where to go and who to choose, I hope that they can understand that that's really what we want to be a part of. And there is absolutely nothing better than to be on horseback experiencing the West, the way it was discovered. I mean, to be able to recreate that for people, to really step outside of their comfort zone, to get outside of the normal world, to be on top of a horse and the quiet that you get to experience, there's a magical union that happens when you're on one. It's something you have to just do. You just have to experience to know what I'm talking about. But it's one of the most peaceful type of experiences you can have.
All right, that was Horsing Around Adventures in Page Springs. That was like droning in the great wide open. I mean, the scenery there, you had the rugged mountains, and then down below you had the lush green vineyards.
When they talk about God's country, I think that's what they pictured.
That's what they're talking about. I agree with you. It's great
amazing.
up there.
It was amazing. And Horsing Around Adventures, great group of people. Little English fellows, great too, and great time. But Arizona is also known for famous movie sets.
It is.
And we had one we droned a couple years ago, Mescal movie set.
Yes.
Which known for The Quick and the Dead, of course, Tombstone, and The Outlaw Josie Wells. And it was just amazing to actually be there, to have walked on that kind of movie set.
Old West movies made in the Old West.
Right.
How can you beat it?
And then we have Tombstone, and of course, our old favorite, Old Tucson Studios.
Yes, we've been there. And I think my favorite movie that was filmed there is The Three Amigos.
That's right. Can you do the cough?
You mean the salute?
Yeah, salute.
Yeah, isn't it like this? Oh, or no, wait, I did it wrong, right? It's da 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 ha, or something, right?
I think that's it. I think you nailed it. Good.
All right. Why do I always do?
Because you're good at that. No one wants to see Joe do that. They want to see the BK do that. Yeah, no one wants to see this. Please. So, what an amazing state. I'm glad we lived here. Such unique things. BK, take us home.
All right. I'm drone pilot Brian Kay.
And I'm drone pilot Joe Tillman.
Keep your drone soaring and your adventures exploring.